Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and it looks like Circle, and remember, Circle Private Equity, they've already filed for their IPO. The private equity is on the Link2 platform, who is one of my sponsors, and they've just put out another commercial. Remember, Circle's in the money printing business, the legal money printing business, and that is why it's such a fascinating thing. I do own some Circle Private Equity myself, by the way. Watch.
Over the next few years, whether businesses innovate or stagnate will be shaped by one of humanity's fiercest contests, open versus closed systems.
Throughout history, walled gardens have consolidated power in the hands of a few. But over time, those walls inevitably crumble, and open systems naturally outcompete closed ones.
Nowhere is this effect more widespread than on the internet.
Open projects with millions of crowdsourced entries suddenly wiped out entrenched closed systems. Before long, the sum of human knowledge became accessible to almost anyone on the planet.
This tectonic shift is now rocking finance, because even though data now moves around the world securely, instantly, and for free, money does not.
I mean, imagine paying a fee just to email someone, or waiting for days just for a text to reach a friend. And yet this kind of thing is commonplace when it comes to sending money.
And it's dragging down business by $2 trillion a year.
The traditional ways of moving money are, quite frankly, no longer acceptable. And for future-forward companies, this presents an opportunity.
What we need is to bring the promise of an open internet to money. That's why we created USDC.
A digital dollar that is built on open infrastructure and open to all. And it moves as easily as an email, globally, instantly, pretty much for free. People are already using USDC today to send and receive dollars for everyday gigs anywhere in the world. Take this taxi driver.
She doesn't want her fare stuck in a database somewhere.
She wants it in her wallet right now, available to spend today.
When money is open, innovation is unlocked. That's why Visa and MasterCard have already begun offering USDC as a new payment option.
That's why Fortune 500 companies are building USDC natively into their products. That's why the United Nations is using USDC to securely deliver aid to thousands of refugees worldwide. And that's why a kid in a dorm can build the next big thing, no matter how far they are from Silicon Valley.
And that's just the start. Most of the killer apps haven't even been invented yet.
Singapore.
The future of money is open, so the best ideas can rise to the top.
That's how nature works. That's how business works. Open to new ideas. Open to empower. Open for business.
All right, so Circle's gearing up. Now, as everybody knows, yesterday, the prices in crypto, yesterday morning, things started getting crazy. I think Bitcoin had gotten up as high as maybe 64,000. And then there was an XRP had gotten up about to where it is right now. I think it had crossed around 60 cents. And then the market crashed, and I still don't know if anybody knows any reasons for the crash, but the standard thing happened when the market began to crash. I think XRP crashed down to maybe even 52 cents, but everything went down with Bitcoin. And now Bitcoin and everything has kind of climbed back to close to where it was. Here's Bloomberg Crypto talking about what happened at Coinbase. This is pretty typical for those of you new to this party. This is pretty typical when the market surges or there's a crash for these exchanges to have issues.
Now, before we let you go here, we want to take a check here on Coinbase because it said that it's aware that some users may see a zero balance across their accounts and may experience errors in buying or selling. This is according to a status update on their website. The company says the team is investigating, saying assets are safe. Coinbase shares off of the highs experiencing today. Remember, Bitcoin has been barreling past $60,000 and is only thousands of dollars away from a fresh record high.
All right, so that went on. Now, I'm noticing something. Not one, but two of these guys, both of them, Dark Defender and eGrag Crypto, are saying that $1 is imminent. Check this out. Dark Defender says XRP closed above the whatever clouds, and with a bullish hammer, expect the orange break within hours. Target $1. So he's talking within hours. And then eGrag Crypto comes in And he also, did I pull the right one? Yeah. It's worth noting that XRP's closure above the dollar threshold is crucial and imminent. So both of them are calling for $1 imminently. Remember, the $1 milestone isn't just a number. It signifies a significant breakout point. Our target lies in this channel, road to Valhalla, $1, $2.50, $3.50, $10, $27, and beyond, to the stars or the moon, I guess. So they're seeing something, and so does Crypto Bull. XRP will double bottom first against Bitcoin. As Bitcoin gets close to all-time high, then XRP will explode. Won't be long now. Everybody is looking pretty bullish, folks. Now, I wanted to bring something to Squawk Box attention. Remember, instead of covering ETHgate, Squawk Box, Andrew Ross Sorkin, Becky Quick, Joe Kernan, all those guys on Squawk Box, instead of covering ETHgate, they didn't just ignore it, which they did, but they also hired Jay Clayton and never asked him any real questions about it, okay? So these people, this is your American media that is nothing but censorship and propaganda now. Well, I wanted to point out to them, just so they know, that the people on the German stock exchange the other day, I tweeted this out, people on the German stock exchange are covering it. This video that I put out the other day has now gotten 300,000 views, okay? I looked up on Grok what Squawk Box's views are, which they get about 100,000 viewers per day. So I wanted to make them aware that America is dying to be told the truth and will go where needed to find it. And I said, hey, Squawk Box, this video about ETHgate, which you have hidden from your audience, just tripled your daily viewership. How about them apples? I think these people ought to be ashamed of themselves and worse. And so I love any chance I get throwing it in their face that if they're going to lie and hide things from their audience and the United States and Americans, then guess what? One way or another, the good guys are going to get the word out. You can't stop the truth, folks. And then this one, the German adults in the room, this one has gotten 500,000 views. If you look right here, 499.3, no, 500.5. There you go. 500,000 people now know that the German adults in the room have predicted $5 to $10 XRP and 3 to 4 digits he can well imagine will happen. All right. Then we got this, Digital Pound Foundation. They're attending the pre-event speaker gathering before the Digital Euro conference. And look who's there. Look at that, Frankfurt School of Blockchain. That's where the German guy, he was at the Frankfurt Stock Exchange. Wonder if he's standing around somewhere in there. Then we've got this, if you've been listening to my channel from the beginning, you know that I used to be a financial advisor at Morgan Stanley. I'm not now. You also know that for probably over 5 years, not only did I have friends that are at Morgan Stanley, and I remember them laughing at me about the whole Bitcoin and the crypto thing. I remember them for years, because I was in this back in 2013. I told them, I said, the only reason you're laughing right now is because you guys can't get paid on this crypto stuff yet. I said, but the second you can get paid, you're going to be the one selling it. You're going to be selling it every day of your life. And now, and I remember, I can't even count the number of times that Morgan Stanley and other firms, our clients aren't interested in crypto. We'll never get in that. And how many times I heard that. And through the whole thing, I said, nope, they're all coming. Not some of them. All of them are coming. Morgan Stanley is now considering offering spot Bitcoin ETFs. And then I wanted to make sure that, and if you see this, please retweet it. What I did is I've gone through and I found John Deaton is running to replace corrupt Senator Elizabeth Warren. And so I went and found the most watched channels on Twitter that would be good channels for him to go on. And these are them. And so I put them in here and I said, I'm guessing unseating Senator Warren would come in second place to unseating Biden. So I have a question. Why aren't these people scratching, clawing, fighting to be the first to get John Deaton for Senate on their shows to help this put this corrupt woman out to pasture? And I was retweeting a tweet I had done the other day about it. These people, look, you know, it's questionable as to who's bought and paid for and who's not in the United States of America now. But I'll tell you this, if you don't see some of these people putting John Deaton on their shows, you ought to begin to question who they really work for. Because I don't trust anything in the U.S. media at this point. Okay, maybe I'll show this in the next video. Right now, I've been doing a little research the last 24 hours on all the bad guys in crypto, and we'll tie Senator Elizabeth Warren in there because she's a part of it. You'll notice that Senator Warren loves to talk bad about crypto, but there are two words that Senator Warren will never say while bashing crypto: FTX and Ukraine. If I'm John Deaton and I'm running against Senator Elizabeth Warren, I'm focusing on all the things that she can't talk about because her and her corrupt friends are involved in them. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, you want to talk about crypto? Okay, let's talk about crypto. Let's talk about Tether, Ukraine, and FTX. How about those three? And watch her squirm. Now, in DAIXRP.com, I'm going to talk a little bit about what I'm talking about. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, because it is bad, and it also, we'll talk about the China ledger too. We're going to talk about all of that in DAIXRP, and you want to see who these people really are? You want to see what's really going on? That's where to see it. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and tell your friends and family if you want to see what's really going on and has gone on in crypto. Come into DAIXRP.com. I'm about to show you the stuff that blows your mind. All right, here we go.